sobre, para que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Hey.
Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the... So now into the box is Julian Guardado, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Julian Guardado.
Popped him up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first down. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. That brings in Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Runners on the move for second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner going a second time. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Again, a 1-2. Now that's popped up. Canelo is under it, no problem. One away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Lo. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball that's outside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Guardado is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing and a liner. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And he fouls this one off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Up and in.
Fouled away.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guardado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. We're in the 2nd with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Davy Grillon. First offering on its way. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the first baseman.
Up next, Jeriel Gonzalez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader finds some space out there for the catch to retire the. So now here is Harrison Bader. His prior history versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. No balls and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tommy Edman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare down the line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Nick Dunn. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Nolan Arenado is in for the second time here as he looks at 1 outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your back right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. And now, Julian Guardado back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fielded cleanly, throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in next, Yohan Moncada flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Malquin Canelo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready on 0-2. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Malquin Canelo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Paul DeYoung digs in next, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
On the ground near home. Throw on to first, in time, one away. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Tyler O'Neill is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last debut. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th.